hivyo vile nilisema, we have more than 19 MCAs, one member of parliament for Mandera South aspirant, and a woman rep, and myself, Said Mohammed Adan, running for Mandera County Senator. I want to start to take this glorious opportunity to thank UPIA Party for giving us and bestowing upon us the mandate to represent UPIA Party, myself as the senator, and the host of aspirants here. UPIA Party share a great vision for Mandera County, because the aspiration of UPIA Party started with one man, Waziri Atani, who had great aspiration for the northern community. And because of his aspiration of bringing together the pastoral community on common bond of creed, of culture, and of similar needs. That's why we thought it wise that this is home, and that's why we want to run on this party. UPIA Party and our presidential flag bearer for Azimio la Umoja Coalition Formation share a similar vision, a vision of a united Kenya. As you all know, unity breeds development. We can all achieve enough and great development in terms of success and democratic space when we are united as a nation. And that's why we share that common vision. And the team here believe that the only man with the superpower balls to unite Kenya and make Kenya one nation under God is none other than Baba the Fifth. The team here share a similar vision for Mandera County, a vision of a united Mandera, a vision of Mandera that is being aspired by everyone because of the way the leaders do their job, a vision of Mandera that is worthy to be called Mandera because of the development record and so on. And so today I also want to inform you that the history of Mandera County has not been, the leadership has not been treated as well as the people of Mandera. We have seen a lot of challenges coming from our leaders in terms of doing their job. And that's why if you see this team here, young people, young professional people who have fancy titles and jobs are here today running for these political positions, is because we have realized our leaders did not do what we expected of them. Instead, they serve themselves, their families, and their cronies at the detriment of the masses of Mandera. And number one reason why we are running is because we want to change that history of bad leadership. We want to incorporate inclusivity, we want to accommodate accountability, and we want to make sure, as the primary constituent here, the primary representatives of various wards here, and myself as a senator, we want to hear the distribution of services for the people of Mandera County reach each and every corner of Mandera County. Ladies and gentlemen, it is sad and very sad that the people whom we elected to ensure that the crimes of corruption and the continuous spree of looting don't continue, dine and drink with the perpetrators of the crime. They don't care about those who elected them. They don't care about our needs as the people. Our elected legislators, both at the county level and at the national level, have abandoned us. And they have allowed the county boss, the CEO, and his executive to run our county just like his home, with complete disregard to the principle of public finance management and the principle of public procurement and asset disposal act. And that's why we are running as a team. We want to make sure that our people deserve the services that they get, and they don't have to beg for it. and they deserve those services. So our number one aim is to make sure that we take the power out of the leaders who don't care about our need, and make sure that those who actually care about the development of our county take office. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm thrilled that UPIA Party have a team, a strong team, that will represent that aspiration. As I continue swiftly, the second most important thing that we need to, that you, the people of Mandera, need to know that why we are running, is because Mandera County faces a great challenge. Challenges that's now being exacerbated by climate change, of drought, of famine, of food shortages. And because we don't have strong leaders in the House of Senate and Parliament, I mean National Assembly, because these people don't go and speak for us of our need. That's why myself, I'm running as a senator for Mandera County, so that we can be able to relay these challenges that's particular to our people. Challenges of insecurity, because we are at the border with Somalia and there is a lot of challenges we face. There is banditry and intercommunal attacks. And these challenges is very much particular to our county. I myself took that opportunity. I thought and I dreamt about it, to run for the position of senator, so that I can be able to convince my colleagues at the Senate with reasons and wisdom. And because these problems are very much particular to our county, and we deserve much of the resources that come to that county, and so that we can be able to convince them to give us more resources as espoused in the Constitution of Kenya, that we can be able to be granted additional resources based on those imminent needs or challenges that we face. And so, due to the climate change menace that has been experienced globally, our county has not been spared. Our county received less rainfall, and due to the prolonged dry spell, the future of now our pastoral community seems grim. And because their only source of income, their livestock, is now completely diminished and washed away into despair, you need to have leaders in office who will actually care about you and talk on your behalf, so that these people can have an alternative source of income. And then, in consultation with the primary oversight legislators, my ward representatives here, inshallah, when they get elected, we will have to make sure that we convince our county boss to make sure that we have facilities in place, like mega dams, to protect our people and at least lessen the burden of the climate change, and so that the water can be stored for longer and our people can use to irrigate their crops, to feed our livestock, and for our home use domestically. Finally, I have to tell you that the team here understand the role that they need to play, starting from our ward reps, our women rep, and our member of parliament, who is currently away for Mandera South. The UPIA team is well trained and well versed, and we have done an interview for them to be accommodated in this party. And so I don't have an iota of doubt that this team will purposefully execute those duties without any fear or favor if you elect them. And inshallah, God willing, working with this team, we will get rid of the perennial problem that our people have been encountering for years. Problem of lack of water, problem of lack of medicines in hospital, dealing with droughts, dealing with insecurities, and living in harmony with our neighbors and friends across the two borders of Ethiopia and Somalia. And so, ladies and gentlemen, without taking much of your time, which I value the most, I have to tell you that August 9 election is an election like no other. Many things are at stake. Our education is at stake. Our health is at stake. The development of our county that we need the most is at stake. And now, because our people are reduced into beggars due to this prolonged dry spell and the lack of quality leadership that has been managing, the county for the last 10 years, our people are now reduced to beggars. And that's why I think our pride and dignity as the people of Mandera is at stake. And God willing, we are providing an alternative leadership. This team here knows what's need to be done on the ground. They understand the roles that they need to play as your primary constituents, and myself as the senator, our women rep, and our member of parliament for Mandera South. So, inshallah, the main reason why we are here today is to let you know, the people of Mandera, that our crusade for campaign is on the way, and that we are ready to relay to you the information, our manifestos, and communicate with you, starting from Iresteno, kupitia Kutulo, mpaka border point 1. Na nikimalizia, nataka niseme mambo machache kwa lugha ya Swahili. Ndugu wanadada wa Mandera, leo hii tumekusanya hapa sisi kama wanaupya kuwajulisha ya kwamba msafara wetu wa wanaupya ipo njiani na tunakuja kuomba kura yenu. Mimi kwa majina naitwa Said Mohamed Adan, na wania kiti ya seneta. Vile nilisema hapa, tuko na viongozi kadhaa, MCAs kama takriban 20 hivi, au women rep Shalazia. Vile unavyojua, vigogo wetu wa taifa wamepigania sana kuhakikisha ya kwamba tutapata ukombozi kama nchi. Mmoja wao alikuwa ni marehemu Mwai Kibaki ambaye anazikwa leo. May God rest him in eternal peace. Moja kati ya mazao yao ya kuhakikisha ya kwamba sisi wa Kenya tunanufaika ni katiba wa 2010. Katiba ambayo imetuletea ugatuzi. Hii ugatuzi lengo lake haswa kubwa sana ni kuhakikisha usawa na ugavi wa rasilimali na kuhakikisha matumizi ya rasilimali hiyo itafanyika vyema katika all the 47 counties. Lakini watu wa Mandera, sisi tumeona for the last 10 years, rasilimali ikifika, watu wanagawa hiyo rasilimali kiholela, wanafanya project ambaye haina maana kwa wakaji wa Mandera. Ndio timu hii hapa mnaona vijana wengi wao wako na kazi mzuri, wako na ofisi, lakini tunajiingisha kwa hii kinyang'anyiro ya kisiasa kwa sababu tunaona kila siku wazazi wetu, wakaji wa Mandera, wanalalamika kutokana na uongozi mbaya. Ndio sisi tumejiweka ili tuende tunyakue hii ofisi, tunyakue hiyo nafasi, tusaidie watu wetu. Hiyo ndio number 1 agenda ya UPIA Party. Kwa sababu miaka 10 kufika miaka 10 sasa hivi, zaidi ya shilingi bilioni 1 imefika Mandera, na bado watu wetu wako na yale shida ya ukoloni, ujinga, ugonjwa na umaskini. Sasa hivi umaskini umeongezeka sana. Watu wamepoteza their livestock, na hiyo ndio their primary income. Kutokana na hayo shida, sisi tuliona kama vijana hatuwezi kaa nyuma tukiangalia watu wachache wakidhulumu watu wetu, na tunasema lazima tuchokoe hii uongozi, tuhakikishe ya kwamba watu wetu wamepangiwa vizuri mambo zao, ili to deal na mambo ya umaskini. madawa yapatikane kwa hospitali na madaktari na vifaa. Watu wetu wapate maji safi, kwa sababu haya they don't have to beg for it. It is their right to get these basic services. Kutokana na hayo tunasema hatuwezi kaa nyuma. Kila wakati wale tu wanabadilisha nguo, wanakuja wanatuambia wao ndio wanafaa. Na wakichukua tarehe 9 Agosti ikifika, hakuna mtu utaona. Wananyamaza, wanaenda kupanga kazi na familia yao, na masses, watu wa Mandera wanasaulika. Kutokana na hayo, sisi tulisema hatuwezi kubali. Mimi mwenyewe nilikuja hapa mara ya kwanza, nilitoka kwa party nyingine kwa sababu niliona haina ile fikra ya kusaidia sana watu wa huko kwetu. Lakini hapa nikakutana na waziri Yatani ambaye fikra yake kuu ilikuwa ni kuunganisha watu wa Northern Counties ili wakuwe na party ambayo inaitwa hapa ndio nyumbani, na wakuwe wakikuja hapo national, vitu zao zinawekwa kwa meza kama pastoral communities. Kutokana na hayo nilisema hapa ndio nyumbani, na sisi sasa hivi officially tutaongea na nyinyi ile siku tunatoka Nairobi, na tutaongea na nyinyi kuhusu yale tutafanya kama viongozi. Mimi kama senator au women rep atasema yale atafanya, vile vile wale wakilishi wa ward wote wataongea na nyinyi. Ndio this time mkipiga kura msipige tu kiholela holela kulingana na kabila ama kuchukua hongo. Mpige mkijua ya kwamba huyo kiongozi ataenda kuniwakilisha vizuri katika bunge. Na kuna hii story watu wanangoja sana. Kabla sijamaliza, nataka nipatie mandugu wenzangu hapa viongozi nafasi pia. Watu wengi leo asubuhi tukukuja hapa wanauliza ni nani gavana yenu? Sisi kama wanaupia hatujajaza nafasi ya gavana, lakini tumeongea na tumeongea vizuri, na tunajua mahali tunaelekea. Hiyo information tutapeana watu wa Mandera inshallah. Sasa hivi tunaendeleza kuongea kati zetu, na tutaamua pia tukiongea na kiongozi wetu waziri Yatani ni nani tutafata kama gavana, kwa sababu sisi sote wale waniaji wakuu wa gavana wote wako kwa formation la azimio la umoja.
Alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to thank my senator for giving this opportunity to introduce myself. As he said before, I'm Abdi Ibrahim Mohammed, well known as Shalay. In the first place, I am the lady who is aspiring to be women rep of Mandera County, and I would like the Mandarians to support and vote for me, since I will not let them down and they will not regret the last. On the other part, since we have to be brave, I would like to talk to my mother tongue, so that for everybody of Mandarians to get the information, especially from my community who can understand my mother tongue. Kene Kamandera makan kene Abdi Ibrahim nanedane makan zain nambe kanelle Shalay nanedane anentaltation utagusati wantani sankedat hagisan nasapoti tani garabkena khabatani kiti arraja khabuf kan irna keta suni sankerada wana nisani haqiqashu agan sanon nisani chapsen kashalay gille misho sani shallen isani tocha blayantiyya isan kadada wantu kuna briefing wan de qaisane dubatane nutula hogaya nahu qabada isane nadamiti akmandarians nakit shakhsiyat yokan garri yokan dubacho tunyo namian dubacho nejur garri morale dogodi kona trebi chufati damacho jira garabkana qabada isane na dublayankiya. Thank you very much.
Blayantiyya
isan salama
isan salama maqankii xarfoona dhani MCA ta kaba wodi Chair Lady Mandera County ka UPIA etiket UPIA kanane jina amma faanun keenana kidan sarrisani bana wannan amdid kanar daga dufnar mata nu tifnu fi hagno ini lafa gayanu kanu ini diari gajir kanu campaign ken ofano kanu walin istan non qabane fulaka motiyu no ini sirkal ken gadiyarane because no mizima wardi qaamat injirti walejate walin wujitan ofe haq dibati di lafona ka khab keesa hassa wani zaid dib qaba youth na wa mama wani wa mama ni dib qabtuleni yani wa mama tunin zaid rejatan zaida ulay am kiti kana wani to kama nami akastambue kudifate erinjirtu utuf gababna di bisin qabtilalle chance suno ko payne ne gabban duba inshallah rabbina ungahe asan UPIA team la fagayana tunakuja campaign and ground back commission yana tani ni with that fury maxi la fagayana la fanno ko qabada wa serikali ijara qabu hadi kam zaman sani research to chana matana akisi supporters qab kaguya kanu inamu ya 20 in number a senator women rep and the MP and the other 19 MCS. So we are coming to
بعد سلامتي ربي قالت قالتنا بعد سني يرب ده تيمي كنكون كتيم UPIA كسنتا كوم رب كMP كMCS وبليانتيا يرب اللفا جيانا إن بيدني نمو إساني خبط يقولن تيسن إساني دكوبدة تفتل علته عدالة لفنجرتو أغرته ومودي توكتوكو أنغر بيتا دني أغرته ومودي أوريسي أكانو مسامني مسكين ميدي لفت درما بنيو دفرفادي كانوما يولين تيسن تنغرتي إسين وان كان رعيل سد كوان كانو چونغا غرت تناف غدي جتا قرا تلميسو أغيسينا ملي لفتمو فلايسينا جتمو يو حقين غدفت كايسينا مكتكاتو چيت كمسكين سيلال كلافا سيلال تناف غدي جت يولين تيسني إسان دابته غوس دابته بعد سلة ددالسي كايسين غدالتي تين غدفتين أنني مخاكي سنتينمني حسن محمد علي نايدني مخانا نبيك اللقاء حسن دايودني MCA الوحنوث إجا يربده إن شاء الله أغران قوابسا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
My name is Hussein Ibrahim Abdullahi. I'm also known as Ganya. I'm vying for Banisa MCA. Thank you members of the press and UPIA members and our loyal supporters for showing up today. We are here today at UPIA headquarters Relation Nairobi on this date of 30th April 2022. We are grateful to our party leader, Ambassador C.S. Sukuri Atani, for forming this party. This party is formed on an ideology of inclusivity, development and fairness. To go more, I want to say UPIA Party is a national party and it has its footprint in all the counties, 47 counties, and it is 100% in support of Baba the Fifth.
MCA aspirant Multilingual Mandera North constituency, since that most of my colleagues have expressed themselves in Kigare and Kiswahili or English, I'm here to express the UPIA team in Kisomali language. Xisbiga UPIA wuxuu xil saaran yahay dadka xoolo dhaqashada waqooyiga Sielo Marsabit Mandera Wajeer Garissa inay dadka caawiyaan soo waxaan nahay musharaxiinta waxay ku kooban yihiin 20 oo ku kooban yahay senator women rep MP the rest are MCS so reer Mandera waxaan ka codsanaynaa inaana soo dhistaan hooyihiina soo garab istaagtaan walaalka la horeyn moogi kala macaan malahan soo marka dadka aspirant musharaxiinta dhamaan waxaan ku codsanayaa inay every day ay istaagaan ay codsadaan kura so that Mandera people can know UPIA Party and they will give you a helping hand. Kwa hiyo machache, thank you.
Fede, UPIA team, there is an able team for Mandera County which are brand new, UPIA the New Dawn, ambaye zimekuja kubadilisha mambo ya Mandera. Mandera ni kwetu, mahali tumezaliwa na hakuna naweza mix lugha tafadhali usijali. Hii Mandera ni nyumbani kwetu, lazima sisi kama group ya UPIA, since the UPIA is New Dawn, tuende huko tubadilishe maisha ya watu wetu, tukae na watu wetu, tusikue pastoralist ya kukimbia kutoka Mandera to Nairobi. Once we are elected, tukae na watu wetu, mambo ya ukabila tumalize.
County patiyal badan ayaa mataqaana ugu nooltamaya azimiyo hoosteeda xisbiyadii kamid ayaan nahay hadii ilaahay yiraahdo waxaan rabnaa inaan safarka anaga iyo dhulkii aan ku aadi lahaynay oo mataqaana aan kurada ku raadsan lahayn oo dadku ugu codsan lahayn inaan bilaawno hadii ilaahay nafta nagu simo marka kadib anaga aan soo sheegi doono waqtiga mataqaana meeshii ku soo aadanahay insha Allah billahi karim waan la soo hadli doonaa message kanaga waxa waaye in walaalayaalow adaanahay reer Mandera reer waqooyi bari in mataqaana anaga waqti maaragtay tripkan aan siisiin nafaas fiican oo dhalinyarada meeshan ugu jeedin si ay mataqaana community-ga ay xilal ugu qabtaan oo baahida mataqaana dhulka ka jirta nin walba meeshan fadhiya waxa ka loltamahay waadku asaga ka imaaday taana ayada waa mahad mataqaana oo ilaahay gaas ugu sugnaatay inuu mataqaana madax dhulkii ayada ka imaaday oo meeshii ay u dhasheen kaga loltamahaya dadkii wana injigo meesha degnay waxaan rabnaa inaad mataqaana si geesaha noo fiirisiin dadkii oo meesha ku dhasheedaan nahay inaad mataqaana kurihiin anaga nagu aamintiin oo aanad mataqaana laluush iyo wax maaragtay hodhow ayahiin damaad ka qoomamayn doontiin aanad mataqaana aad waqti siinin aad nafaas siinin xoolihiin idinka linkugu tirgalay qaabka loo isticmaala waad aragteen abaaro fara badan ayaa lasoo maray cid gacan idin taagtay aysan jirin hadda alxamdulillah ilaahay xaggiisa ayaan roob ka helnay waqtigii mataqaana dad aad u baahnadeen hadda waad ka baxdeen oo ilaahay gacantiisa mataqaana ilaahay idin fidi anoo wadi fidi marka waxaan rabnaa inaan kaga kaftoonaan kuraheedna oo kurihii ninka beri aad wax ka qaadan kartid aad u dhiibatid
siyaasadda lagu jiraa siyaasadana waa iska dhib badan tahay nin walbana damac waa gali karaa dadka damaca galayaan ka mid ahnaay waxaan rabnaa inaa political tolerance la hagaajiyo waxaan horta mamlakada iyo maaragtay leadershipka waa god ilaaha keena wax maaragtay anaga maaragtay gacanta aynu ku wadana maaha political tolerance la rabaa digaal iyo siyaasi maaragtay hatred ahayn in la ciyaaro la rabaa marka waxaan iska codsanaynaa in la soo dhaweysiin
duban war waltu dhufneefi noyni tiimigooneni UPIA dani UPIA ni namiga baase waziri ukuriyaatani saniftu walimbinta maanta ka finance minister fikrani sasa fikra zaidi yabdu da safi dobnu leni ala jaridi wanar mutahun agir gudda namiya arsa nakokta Allah saya kagadni sa soto mishan wajur wani haju tu angan soto mishan jala yuathi laltu waruhu warramanta sila office ke chise poda gaso khore edu numakasi ka waan ka jufale dan dini tamata mambo siyaasa barbadu ji wannu siyaasa barbanuuf maanidu agisan baratan warri marira wannu siyaasa barbaneefi number 1 ni waqti ka musiimu gabu lafteen dhibarka qabutti numurux nami kamuna macabaad beesena jadaqtalen billion dhibbasinada waan ka laalle walintaa in jaribnata war dur siyaasa ka jurule jaribna dhiibna baday nami kala chaka nama waxabatay inuu 2017 ile nam supportine duba wani kale nantaan ammaantana dhibina darab masaakintiin taduritaan marka lameeso marka sadeeso kasdeemo jirto ori akit istihmaalu jiray nami be rugti ka fokot ori istihmaalu jirno walaani waan kan afaan si wallahi inaan duba bedel eege chiifino furra jilbigeena rabboon agnuutu ngozi fudanne yusila na meka la cha office kenu jiru nugu yahan war professionals war office ke chise sila shaqee shaif mandazi furra duwe tata amona kala cha office ke sadap bese la fuduf malian dibadi bilian dibadi nam kala cha kabisa so kala cha fulair kae waan darura kasala nuqabata kabisani ka ogru ka hospitala ka jole school kala cha quality education ka security midaqsa ka karahin midaqsa akbe sharan budat وان كان شوفت نجر دوب إنه يا لبان لفتين نوين شفت ما ليرا دالني ونسو زي يبدو نوركس تناف وبيادف وبيا اللي دوكين ورد في وزيرني فستي واني إني مسكعد دي خب أجي نور مريرا كامل توكتوش يفور وجيرة يفور غارسة يفور مرسبي يفور نسيانو يسين تاليدين يسي قجيلتين أكي بيتي بارتي قدو بداخل دوبا national government case waa barbaada akasiin duub waan ka fulayr ka fasti warrikeen jufti ka maanta nan paati di kodokta sigir soodani fuudhana maanta na choogan ku jufti warroon jufti group kan eege mambo fara khabilisti lofte paati bi di qora khani ga tufomani akasiin upian tanki saya namer mat saniya funu wan warmi juruf leeni paatin tun azmi wala moja ke jirti باتي زايد إرشافتين يسوق دو باتي ولينكي جرانتا شوف بعدكي أوديم بعدكي جوبلي باتي إتقادان UPIA Party وإيفيو نامي سانسريني viongozi kunchufti warra armata nami basic nami fara khabilisti ndu kunjirtu takkallaltu garrini balbalte afran warmite morale khapa dogodia ikwapa okya kona tribe ko nami kam armata wan du fe ajali murukti laf ten kesa demu jiru wan ka wayra bedella te warmo jufti patanga dut yo isina kantari والفكرة ده السخبوتي أرمى هنشيء سيشو كإبي لفام روكس كويفيو تيمي كيسان كان ورماريرا أرمي تيكي كان ونو مدى أخسني في عسر اللي جاني أغنو يسان تيمنو فين يعني أما أنت السومي نوبي الكان كان صدوم دون يبور صدومانو بافنة إفتان عيني الرباني إن شاء الله تالي دي لافقا روف كادو بسن وديستان تالي سوني فارمتين تالي سوني مراخ سجرة ويالا خبرني ويانو نيروبي كبانو ليسان تيم كان بينك ينلما كان بينا إسان فهم سيسان أنا جانم سعيد محمد آدم سعيد شكتي أكسنة تان إج أجن ورستين وفستير جبوا وأنا النفاس وإجوا فكسن نرجع خستان ما نيف برباد سنة مهن كجنة تلقى ما نيف نفاس كم برباد شالي ومن رفتين وجالسين رفت أجي سن نرجع خستان بيسي أما تا ورك كاونتي سنيكين نكون يو سنتين دفاني غورة دا بيسي خراتا دبي رت سنة قبل ديبون رت سنة باستي سلا بيسي سو وان كلا تشاتني سان خبرش مالا لكن بيسو نسان تيجي ندوف ها دو بيسي سو غورة دا أمو تاليدي تين شخصا يوش لافتو نين ورا تاليدي دا سايا وتاد يوش لافتو تاليدين تين تاليدي وركان دي بإرميوفت كتاليدين تين تاليدي نمنو ولي نجنو for example نمنو سنة ولي نجن يو تاليدين تي تاليدي نم سؤير دسا كوران أبوسا نم كان يبين بوزنا نم غفان وسابو تنولي نويني ناسوف أرمثا ناسوف ما نام غروبي بيكونين نفاسين وينغوثيني تقع كاي رقمت كي نفاس غفانا سنة الربلوف نبا كيالا وود MCS اللي قياس أكدك دمانا غو نفاس مهمة تكون موافق كغفانا سولي راس أوجر كانوا يتولدوا إنه أما أنت ناتنا دبني فردسون أما أنت نا درتي خري نميلو قامنا يتقعد ساوي كنا فلاجي جبنا كانوا سبوتنو اللي إمبيك دوبا إن شاء الله أكيد سير راسه فني إنسان تكتب برسنا يتولد لقي إنها رتسوني أو أجاز كيسا ورزميو كنا توك تولد لقي إنها دوبا إنسان تقدم وقتي كبابا كيست إن شاء الله أجانا نجيب جبيا متيكي كيكونني كنا يلقى خمنا وبالله توفيق